Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and I was sent a box from Influencer, and they sent me two shades of the Maybelline Superstay 24 color longwear lip color. So this has been around forever. I think this has been around at least since the 90s, possibly longer, because I feel like I remember seeing commercials for this back in the 90s, but it's been around forever. So it looks like they did a very slight repackaging of the lip colors, I think. And I have tried these a long time ago, but it has been so long, I don't remember when I tried it, to be honest. But I do believe they have done a slight repackaging on these. So if you've never tried these before, if you are a fan of liquid lipstick, you should give these a try. And honestly, you may think I'm exaggerating, but I honestly do consider these from Maybelline to possibly be the original liquid lipsticks that nobody talks about. And I also think that Maybelline is doing a great disservice to themselves by not marketing these as what we have come to call liquid lipsticks. By liquid lipsticks, I mean you apply the liquid lipstick and it dries down to an ultra matte. It does not budge, it does not feather, it does not move. It lasts through eating and drinking. So I actually received this over the weekend, and I tried these over the weekend, and I put them to the test, and they are well worth the money. They come in 30 shades. They sent me two shades. The first shade I'm going to show you is Constant Toast. Now the formulation on this one's a bit watery. So if you just apply one coat, you're probably going to want to apply a second. The trick with these is you do need to apply it and let it dry for about 2 minutes. So the dry time on these is a little slower than some of the liquid lipsticks that we enjoy at the higher end cosmetic level. But they do dry down, but it takes about 2 minutes. And once it dries down, the red one I have here that I'll show you in a moment, the red one that I have, it is ridiculously ultra, almost painfully dry, not gonna lie. But what they do to compensate for that dryness is they do provide you with a lip balm. The lip balm's actually very good. It's very lightweight, non-greasy, doesn't feel sticky. It actually feels really nice. And what I do notice is I feel like it tones down the color of your liquid lipstick just a smidge. Not enough to completely alter the color, but I do notice a very slight difference. So that's worth mentioning. What I do like about the lip balm as well is that it does not, the color from your lips does not transfer to the balm. I mean, there's like very, very little transfer, which you'll see in a moment. So with this particular shade, again, it's called Constant Toast. Whoops. And that is shade number 136. And let me actually show you the actual color again, and we'll put it on. With this one, I do find, on me at least, maybe it's just my skin tone or the pigment in my lips, I do need to apply 2 coats of this one, but it does end up looking pretty much true to color. This one's kind of neat because it's dries down to a matte, but then it has a shimmer to it, so it's kind of like a shimmer matte, which is still a rather rare formulation in liquid lipsticks. There are not many brands that have those type of shades that are actually a shimmer matte. But enough talking, let's make it happen, right? So I'll let that dry down for a moment, and we'll talk a little bit more about the applicator. The applicator is a slanted doe foot, as you can see, and it's also pointed. So that's nice because you can really line your lips and fill it in. Now this one's not as drying as the red formula that I'll show you in a moment, but it does dry down. And once it dries down, you do need to put that balm on. If you don't apply the balm afterwards, it's just uncomfortable. This one dries down to a slightly sticky texture, but once you put the balm on, it's very comfortable. And this type of shade is very light on me, like it's very sheer on me, but if I apply a second coat, I do get true to color, what you see here. So I'm just going to wait a moment, and I'll apply a second coat. Okay, I gave that a good solid 2 minutes to let this dry down all the way. And as I said, this shade dries down a little sticky, a little tacky, but as you can see, it's very true to color. It's actually really pretty. And now to make it comfortable, I'm going to apply the balm. This must happen. This must be done. You cannot skip this step and wear this comfortably. There you go. So obviously one of the downsides of this particular formulation is it's ridiculously uncomfortable without the balm. So if you like the matte finish, unfortunately, most likely you're not going to be able to stand wearing it without the lip balm. And once you apply the lip balm, it gives it that glossy finish. But on the upper hand, this does last through eating, talking, drinking. I mean, it literally stays on. You do need a oil-based or waterproof makeup remover to get this off. You cannot get this off with regular remover, with regular face washing. It's very difficult. Believe me, I tried. So this works actually quite decently. This is the, whoops, sorry, because of the lighting, the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This one's the waterproof formulation. This does a good job of removing this. So now that you see Constant Toast, I'm going to switch to the second shade. And let me tell you, the formulation on the red shade is amazing. And I'll just let you guys take a look at it. The second shade they sent me was Keep Up the Flame. This is 025. So Keep Up the Flame. So they do have the names of the shades on the bottom, but they are ridiculously hard to read. I have 20/20 vision and I cannot really read that. But so you really might want to hold on to the boxes because they do have the shades clearly labeled on here, because it's a struggle. You need like a microscope to read the names of the shades. So this is a nice blue-based red, and this one is opaque in one coat, and let's just do it. So you can see this is really a nice, glamorous Hollywood style red. It dries down to a complete matte. It takes about 2 minutes to dry down, so I'll just use my time-lapse technology to speed up for 2 minutes, and you guys will see the matte finish in a moment. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, and you can see how it's dried down to this really pretty shade of red. Really dry, really uncomfortable when it dries down. You absolutely have to wear the lip balm. If you can soldier through and not apply the lip balm because you love this matte finish, go for it. I cannot do it. I love matte lipsticks. I love matte formulations, but this one you absolutely have to wear the balm. But again, it is so long wearing, long lasting, and the color does not transfer to the balm. And there you go. And it will stay this shiny and glossy until pretty much you remove this. And anytime you feel the need, you can reapply the balm, which is nice. So I do like this. This is definitely the kind of lip product that I recommend for those of you that like to wear lip color and you go to your job and like halfway through the day your lipstick is gone. This will stay with you all throughout your day job. If you're going out on a date and you want to look your best, this will last through pizza and spaghetti and drinks. So it's a really cool product. They do come in over 30 shades, and to be honest, now that I've been reintroduced to this, I could actually see myself picking up other shades of this in the future. So thank you, Influencer, for sending this to me for review and for reintroducing this into my life, because I've totally forgotten about this. Again, I'm going to call this the original liquid lipstick that nobody talks about, because that's what it is. What sets it apart from other liquid lipsticks is that this one, unfortunately, is not comfortable to wear without the balm. So although it applies like a liquid lipstick and it dries down like a liquid lipstick, it dries down to a point where you absolutely have to wear the corresponding lip balm. But at the same time, it is so long wearing and beautiful and gorgeous that this is great for people that like shiny, opaque lip color that lasts and does not transfer. So I cannot recommend it highly enough. Go for it. Go try it out. Maybelline is available anywhere Maybelline is sold, obviously. It's pretty much in every drugstore, all the big box stores, Walmart, Target, etc. So if you've been curious, go ahead and try it out. I highly recommend it. So if you're curious about Influenster, I'll go ahead and leave a link down below for you to check out Influenster. It's basically a community for people who like to just leave reviews about, doesn't just have to be beauty, it can be actually reviews about a lot of stuff, lifestyle products, all kinds of things. And if you're particularly active in the community, every once in a while they'll send you what they call a Vox Box. And this is what I received. I received the Maybelline Superstay 24 Vox Box. So I appreciate them sending that to me for testing purposes, for review purposes. And that is it. So if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. So next time I upload a video, I'll pop up in your subscription feed. Go ahead and follow me on my social media at Heather N. King on Twitter and Instagram. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment area down below and I'll get back to you. I love it when you guys interact with me. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.